It's the 1st of June and May is over. How far has the car gone? 50,577 kilometers. 540 days until next service. It's the 22nd of May 2023 and I'm about to take off the stud tires on the car and we'll see how things are looking behind the wheels. This is on the winter tire I took off, on the left front side. And it looks pretty evenly worn. And there's about 9 millimeters left. But yeah, and it's pretty evenly worn down. Haven't used the car for about 1.5 weeks, so you see there's some rust piling up there. I'll clean up that with the brake cleaner, see how it looks. I clean it up with a little bit of brake cleaner just to get the most of the shit off. And let's look at the brake pads. Oh, you can see there. From what I see, it's down to about between 7 and 8. So it's not much wear there. And here's how it's looking inside here. That connection there looks a little bit weak or not covered enough, in my opinion. I haven't noticed that before. And yeah, and those here are gone again. Those sway bar links. This needs to be replaced. It's going to be replaced the 19th and 20th of June because it's going in for some update of the hardware and some check of the high voltage batteries and stuff. Yeah, time to put the other wheel on. The summer wheel. And on the front wheels I have about 4 millimeters. Thereabout. And in the middle of the car I'm down to 2.5. And the same, so it's a little bit more worn in the middle of the tire. That's probably to be expected. So I need pretty soon some new tires. That was the left side done. And then it's over to the right side. And the right wheel is off. And we can start by looking at what's left on the brake pads. Looks like about 7 millimeters. And this is how it's looking inside here. You can see a little bit of corrosion. I did look at that on the other side, but something is coming here. Yeah. This is just about as dirty and just the same as the other side. They're cleaned up. Let's see it. The winter tires that I took off. And you see there's it looks pretty much like the other ones that I took off on the other side. Don't know if it's zooming in there. Well, so this tire has a few seasons left. I'm guessing 2 more winters. If I'm very lucky, 3. And if you wonder about the brake discs, I can see it correctly from my view here, but from the camera you'll see it. So it looks pretty even, and there's barely any it's way under a millimeter. It's barely a little edge there, just about nothing, barely. And if you wonder, I'm not making a video about the whole tire change. I've done that on an earlier episode, so you can go and look at that. This is just for measurement, see how much wear and tear. Then the right side is finished. We'll move to the back side of the car. We're on the right back side of the car. This is how it's looking here, as I've taken off the wheel. And it looks like it's pretty okay. And while I'm in here, I know I'm gonna, not me, somebody else, gotta So the nuts and bolts will go easy off when the time comes, because if I was to change the car over to buy myself another car around 50,000 kilometers, that would be just about now, I probably wouldn't have done this. I'm just putting on a little bit of lubrication, so it will be easier to change the shocks that's here, and also doing other things here, because it will be corroded when it comes to driving on salty roads here in Norway at winter time, so I better be kind of being sure that it is easy to get things off when that time comes somewhere in the future, so I'm preventing problems in the future. When it comes to the right back side of the car, this is the average on the tire. It's about 6 millimeters, so it has a little bit more wear than the front, and it's pretty evenly weared down. So that's the winter tires. That's off, and now this is going on. And there's a lot more wear in summer. And you see here that this here is the tire that's mostly due to the pushing of the car. And here it comes. Those here tires are just barely good enough for use. It's 1.6 millimeters. That is the what you're supposed to have on your tires in the summertime in Norway. That's the limit, and this here is just about to reach down to change this tire. Yeah, so this is the most worn down tire on the car, so I gotta go looking for some tires. At least 2 tires I need new. This one and that one. That is a little bit better on the one on the right side, but it's not that much, if you can see there. Yeah. So it's about somewhere between 1.6 and 2 millimeters, I guess. So it's this will not last the whole summer. Was that side done? Be sure on this car to jack it up on the right places, so you don't damage your undercarriage. And it's over to this side. This is how it's looking on the left side of the car. Behind, we got drum brakes here, where they took the compressor and blowed some dirt away from around the bolts and nuts and such. So this is the look in here. So that's how that's looking. Yeah. The first thing that's probably gonna wear out here is this sway bar link here. I predict this is probably going before the shocks, I'm guessing. Yeah. So time to put the summer tire over. And you see we're just about the same amount of rubber on this side and as it was on the other. So, and pretty evenly worn. Can't see that I lost any studs either. No. So that was that winter. These tires here will be going on the 3rd winter. But the summer tires here, they came with the car. They only lasted 2 summers. 2 summers only. And you see, as I showed you, this here is it's Bridgestone. Bridgestone, you don't make them last. Well, that was that. So, ready for the summer. And remember, always put those here back in place, because you never know when you go run on a flat tire and you need to take your ribs off. So keep things down here where it should be. Yeah. And as you can see, the car is in need of a wash. So that's what I'm gonna do. But that will not come on the movie, because I washed this car so many times. And this month episode will be probably long enough. Yeah. It's the 23rd of May. I have one message here. It says, clean your parking sensor in the front. And it's been cleaned so many times, but it doesn't seem to go away. So here's got to be something wrong with the parking sensors, or there's a bug. I don't know. But I gotta call Volkswagen and notify them so they can fix this also when the car's going in the 19th and 20th of June. Is there a way I can get this a little bit more clean without using water? Well, we'll see. This is how it's looking right now. Well, that was a easy dry off with a rag. That's just got a little bit of water in it. So no pressure washing or water in here at all, as far as I know. But I wish I could, but I can't. As you see, no, no water. Same on the other side. So, wish I could, but I can't. Too much electricity cables all over the place. Yeah. So this will probably be just a kind of a dirty, not an engine compartment, because it's, what should we call this? A device department of some cool stuff, battery, fuses, yeah, brake fluid and cooling for the batteries. And here's the heater system and the compartment. And this is probably where we put in the filter for a compartment in the car. And there's another bunch of things in there, and probably has with the heat pump. So yeah, that was a little bit of cleaning under the hood. It's the 23rd of May 2023, and we just did a little bit of cleaning.